Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill10Rats. Welcome back to Legends of Eisenwald, where Heinrich is about to do something fundamentally stupid, which is go to von Sterch and try to outsmart him. That should go well. Before we do that, however, I feel like we would be remiss if we weren't at least to, you know, go for the second biggest prize here. And I feel like at the point we are in the story now, the game will probably completely disregard what we're doing to the Order of the Red Wolves, and as such I feel it's probably safe to go up here and kick them up the pant seat, which is exactly why I'm going to do just that, because I would feel very, very remiss if we weren't to conquer this place. And yeah, let's see, they're up first. There's our healers. Okay, let's kill one of them. And let's have Ogre go here. And then let's have the God's Will. And the Bridget's Blessing. So everyone is now at full health. This spell is ridiculous. Let's invigorate. You will probably survive. Let's invigorate our main healer. Okay, she's blessing herself, so she can act twice next turn. That doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. Okay, let's go and see if we can kill this guy in cooperation with these two. There's the Korra blade at work again with the armor penetration there. Okay, this guy is down. Let's go here. Alright. Now we will kill the other healer, I think. What the hell is this damage? Heinrich, what did you have for breakfast? He's doing 149 or 114. That's absurd. Okay, let's clear this guy out so we can... Let's clear both of these guys out so we can go and kill the back row. What the... What the hell is even happening? That's completely ridiculous. Oh, okay, well, they're now focusing down this healer probably. It's because we invigorated one. Okay, they're focusing down the big guy. That's unfortunate, but not a huge problem. Seriously, what's with the weapon? This is just completely absurd what he's doing now. He's hitting two targets in front of him, and holy crap! Wow. Okay. Everyone back to full, please. And let's invigorate. Who do we want to invigorate? No one, actually. We'll just wait until the end of the turn. And we'll just go to town on these idiots, because they have... Boy, have they lost. They have lost so badly that's not even funny anymore. So we'll go into the next round of the fight with both healers alive. That's fantastic. Hi guys. 246. And now we're hitting all three. This is just... What the hell is going on? Heinrich, what the hell are you doing? This feels so broken. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Okay, so we're back in action and up for Oh, actually, we only get to fight one way. Oh, so Falke is actually gone. So we don't get to... oh, that's a... oh, well. Wait, what? We can just have a friendly chat now, or... what's with the second army in here? Who is that? I think that is Falke. Yeah, no, that's Wolfenboden. Okay, sorry about that, dude. Yeah, okay, so the game did actually acknowledge that Falke is removed, and oh well. But, you know, we got to sack Wolfschanze. The second fight, I've done it in a previous session where then found out that Otto would react a little weirdly when you talk to him after you do that. And so I went back on it. What the hell? Okay. Hang on. That confused me for a second there. Sorry about the moment of silence there. Why? Okay, this is looking a little better. The stunning blow is probably cool, but I like the blessed weapon on him, and I like swords a little more than axes on my knightly fellas here. But yeah, like I said, like I've done this before, and Otto reacted quite strangely to it and wouldn't acknowledge that anything had happened. So I guess there's really no way to do this story-wise, to seize Wolfschanze and kill Falke in regular battle, and the game actually acknowledging that. I don't think that's a possibility. But I may be wrong, because I have been wrong so many times before. It doesn't really matter, because at least we got to do it, and we got to take both of the big prizes on the map. The map does look a little bit funky right now. It's like, who owns this? Heinrich? Okay. It's like the Lahnstein resurgence. Everything in Windfeld is mine. Okay. Now let's do something fundamentally dumb and confront this guy. Speak quickly of your need. You need to finish your task with haste. Learn about the attack over Schattenforst. Lord Chancellor, a moment of your time. A friend of mine told me he had come across some Wendell von Schattenforst. What? The bastard is still alive? He should be found and killed as soon as possible. And why is that exactly? You're not a child anymore, and you probably know that I became Chancellor in a rather unconventional manner. The Schattenforst family knew too much, and it threatened my position at ducal court. I'd been settling the matters peacefully for some time, but then I decided that it would be easier to get rid of them once and for all, so to be on the safe side I arranged to have them disposed of, shall we say. But one of them, perhaps the most dangerous one, damned Enderlin's Seneschal, miraculously managed to escape. And now I hear from you that he got closer to Windfeld. He must be found and crushed as soon as possible. The Chancellor fixes you with a piercing gaze. I think I already have someone who can take care of this little problem. Lord Werner, may I ask you, why should I conceal your actions without any profit to myself, and know it won't bring me even a step closer to my revenge and perhaps even hold me away from it? Well, there is one weighty reason, very weighty. Alban, leave us. Alban looks at both of you, but does as he is bid and leaves you alone with the Chancellor. Sterch waits until the door clicks and breathes out a long sigh. He approaches the window. His face becomes pensive and his voice suddenly weary. I suppose it's high time I do what your father didn't have time for. I'll tell you the truth. Okay, what's this now? You must have heard the legend about Genefa and Linhard, but in a quarter of a century people have misrepresented the names of the heroes of those times so that they would sound more old-fashioned. The real name of Genefa is Juliana, and of Linhard is Leonard. Those names should be well known to you because they belong to your mother and father. Juliana's brother, the one who forced her to marry, was none other than Enderlin. You are related to him, although I'm sure no one would have told you. And the young judge's assistant was none other than Werner von Sterch, your humble narrator. In my youth, I was Leonard's best friend, and that is the reason I framed an innocent for the sake of your father. All that Nicholas did was repeat Smeator's words to Leonard. The setting fire to the cathedral was your father's doing. It turns out that you're one of the members of the damned kin, and according to law, you are to be deprived of the chivalric title and exiled forever. But what is even worse, the same fate will befall your progeny. And remember, no glory, wealth, or power can protect you. As soon as people know that you are the descendant of a blasphemer, the mob will hate you because they always seek to hate someone. The nobles will not pass up the chance of counting... Let's try that again, shall we? The nobles will not pass up the chance of courting the favor of the people. They will tear you to pieces, even if you have the Duke's crown on your head. Only a few people know about this manipulation, but there are papers that hold the secrets. While I live, I can keep both the people and the papers silent. But should I die without destroying the archives, the truth will surface eventually. And for you, this truth will be bitter. Very bitter indeed. So, Heinrich, there is no other man in the world who wishes that your sinful life will continue for a very long time, and that there remain as few enemies as possible who might end your life. I've underestimated you, Werner. When you dealt with Olive von Blicksee so shortly, I decided that you were simply unscrupulous, but now I see that's far from the worst thing you have done. So would you rather have me honest and honorable? In that case, the first thing I should do is to confess to all court about the cover-up about your family that was made 30 years ago. Do you really want that? No, not because of my own wealth or status, not because of disgrace, though they in themselves are worse than death, but because my kin will end with me, and that was exactly what the one who deprived me of home and my beloved ones wanted, and I have no wish to concede victory to that monster. And what is even worse is that if I'm expatriated, I won't be able to take vengeance on Enderlin, my damned uncle. And I swore to do that on my father's and mother's graves. Well said. As I see, you understand everything quite well. Now you know what to do. Find out from your friend where Wendell von Schattenforst is hiding and finish him off before it's too late. Well... That's a bit of a revelation there. So let's get this straight. The legend says that Nicholas burnt down the cathedral. But it was apparently... Nicholas was framed. And the cathedral was burned down by Leonard, who then went into legend under the name of Lindelt. Interesting. So Heinrich's mother was actually supposed to marry Smeator. Now that's a pretty cruel fate. Wow. That's a interesting plot twist, I have to say. Kind of makes me wonder, did I get all this right? Let's see. What does the legend say? Is it the Iron Millstone? Smeator wished to marry a certain maiden by the name of Genefa, which was actually then Juliana, who is... yeah. Her heart was given to another, Linhard, which is Leonard, and Genefa is Juliana. And then the church was burned down, or the cathedral was burned down, which leads to the Elbow on Fire, which leads to Nicholas, judged by Smeator, was subjected to punishment worse than death. So Nicholas's fate of being banished and forced to, live in disgrace is actually reserved for Heinrich, or rather for Leonard, his father, and now by proxy to Heinrich, which is, of course, somewhat unfortunate, since this forces us to choose. Now, let's see what the options are that the game presents us with, and see how we can handle this, because if anything, I don't want to kill Wendell, because there is no reason to. I feel like if there is anything to do, it would be to live up to the disgrace, basically, and acknowledge it, and not hide from it or run away from it. So the only power that Wendell has is one that doesn't really apply. but it's also a bit of a matter of Heinrich himself seems to want to cover it up because he feels like it would prevent him from his revenge. So I guess we'll have to see what the options really are going to be. So, did you manage to find anything out from Sterch? Yes, but I also found out more than I expected. What exactly? He's guilty, you're right, but I can't let him die. So he's brought you over as well. I thought I was a good judge of character, and I was certain you were not like that. I was wrong in both cases. No, you're wrong. The Chancellor didn't buy me, but he knows more about me than I did. And that power is more than I could overcome. All I can do for you is to persuade you to put off your vengeance. Away with his idle speech. You can't let this scoundrel die, while I can't let him live. We may be comrades in misfortune, but now it is either you or I. Oh well. Well then, Wendell, so be it. Well, I guess that's how they set it up then. You poor idiot. Well, that's how you want it. Is that him? No, that's Karsten the Dolt. Where's... Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, that should be a productive first turn for you, my friend. Say hi. Happy birthday. To the ground. There we go. Say goodbye to your archer as well. And... yeah. Poke this guy. It's a nice healer you got there. Would be a shame if something happened to her. Actually, let's damage... Let's damage both these so we can crossbow them down. God's will. Wait and wait. This is only going to kill one. Yeah, let's kill this guy then. But damn, he's one-shotting everything now. This is totally absurd. Like, destroyer of worlds is Heinrich. Okay. Now it's their turn to do some shenanigans. That wasn't very smart. I have no idea what that did, but... well... What a waste. What a waste of a shot. Oh well. Yeah, let's just heal everyone back up to full, just because we can. And I guess we can invigorate... Who exactly? You, maybe? Yeah, let's shoot this guy. I guess he gave himself some armor. Is that what the Ferrum, iron incantation, did for him? You die. Okay. Winged Spear, Signal of the Traders Guild. Huh? Oh, he's level 2 now. He stays the same category, but he's leveled up. Forgive me, Wendell, I had no choice. Well then, now you can inform the Chancellor with a clear conscience that nothing threatens his sinful life any longer. Almost immediately, scavengers gather over the body of Wendell. A large black kite fights off ravens for the meal. With a clouded conscience, we should at least bury the body. I killed a good man here. Huh. Okay. Not great, but understandable. Okay, we'll inform Sterch. Let's just see, is there anything we need to do here to level him up? No. But he's like level 2 now, which probably gives him some stat upgrades, maybe. Pretty sweet. But yeah, a bit of an unfortunate outcome. But I see how Heinrich would not back down, because he wants his vengeance first, and all he really did was ask him to wait. And since they're both driven by vengeance, you know, they're pretty much both wrong. So the stronger idiot won, basically. How unfortunate. And I'm pretty sure that whatever happens now is probably going to be the end of it for us on this map. So let's see. Is there anything we want to salvage here? Don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, this one we'll give to Heinrich. And let me see. Anything else? I'm kind of wondering whether I want to take any other item. Maybe this one? Yeah. I think I may want to give that to him. Everything else he pretty much already has, but... yeah, let's give this to Heinrich. Instead of the glove there. And Ogre can have the knight's glove. I'm just operating on the assumption that he'll be the only one I'm left with again. So let's see how this goes. Visit to the Chancellor. Inform about defeating Wendell. I'm glad you didn't let me down. Believe me, you did the right thing. And before moving on to more urgent matters, I wish to speak just this once about this deed, and then we let it lie forever. I wish to speak just this once about... ah, okay. So he doesn't want to be reminded of this again. If you think I enjoy the measures I have to take, then you are wrong. I have a heart, as sickly and dead as it is. But a conscience is hardly a virtue for a person in my position, or for that matter for anyone who holds power. Power is like a galley slavery. It binds your hands and feet and extends you to the limit, both mentally and physically. I longed for power, thinking it's the highest good, but when I got it, it simply turned into shackles. I'm not excusing my actions, but perhaps you understand that if I let go of the oar, I'll be thrown overboard that very moment. These metaphors do not make me despise you any less, Werner. You are as much to blame for Olle and Wendell as I am. It looks like we understand each other. Let this be the end of the matter. Let's move on. Wendell of Schattenforce is not the only one who met death today. The old Duke passed away at dawn. What? We must find Ludwig as soon as we can. An urgent knock sounds at the Chancellor's door. I specifically requested that we were not to be disturbed. Lord Chancellor, I'm sorry, but I have urgent news. The forces of the Landgrave of Westrotwald have invaded Trever. It has begun. Werner sits down at his table helplessly and steeples his fingers under his chin. The messenger, sensing the Lord Chancellor's mood, quickly leaves the room, and the click of the closing door disturbs the uneasy silence. Chancellor, may I take my leave? Yes. The moment you approach the door, the Chancellor calls to you. Wait! Lord Chancellor? A man needs to enter the lion's den. You're the only one I can trust. Take 2 of your men, the bravest and most trustworthy of all of them. Then return to me quickly. Every hour counts now. Okay, so I guess we can take 2 people onto the next map. Choose 2 people from your party and arm them, then return to the Chancellor for further instructions. Okay, so we have to garrison everyone else somewhere. What's the closest we can garrison? Somewhere over there, probably. So I guess it's time to part ways, and I feel like we're losing Ogre, because it would be somewhat foolish to take him along. I'm thinking, do I want to take a healer at all? I don't really know. Let's see, he's great for the exorcism and the buff. But... Okay, so you will definitely not be joining me. Let's unequip whatever we feel we have to take along. I don't think there is anything. Nope. One of these two, I think him. I will take him along. What do we have? The sword Korra, yeah. I think we'll take that. Take the steel shield, the full armor, that horse and that lance. That'll work. I don't think I should take him along. We'd lose this though. Can you use this at all? No. I guess you can use it. Yeah. Can the healers use it? Nope. Okay, so only him. Huh. I think for sheer striking power, I should probably get Richard and Stefan to come along with Korra and the consecrated sword and leave everyone else behind. Sad as it is, but there really isn't a benefit to carrying these guys along, because it's like the front row is a lot more important, and the killing speed with these guys is just so absurd that for one they're almost impossible to damage or bring down easily. And for another, they are just so fast at killing. Like each of them can just kill 2 enemies a turn. Yeah. But we need to get him in better armor. This isn't bad, but I think I want him in a sort of a tournament armor as well. I guess I'll sort this out off screen, and then I'll be back in the next episode with everyone prepared and geared to the best of our ability. So I'll catch you next time. I thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.